What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Hump. I am Franchise Cam.
Mola.
How we here? Some of us more than others.
I need you to pick your energy up. We need more energy.
Don't push it. We still on air?
We are on the air. We are live.
Oh, I'm
What
sorry.
you trying to do?
No, I was trying to share it, but
My week has been good. Thank you for asking.
hold on, dude. Hold on. It could be about you in about 2 seconds. No, I'm just trying to share it. All right. How was your week, sir?
Terrible. No. It's been a good week, dude. Life is good. Can't complain. Had a good weekend. How was your Father's Day?
It was cool. Happy Father's Day to you.
Happy Father's Day to you as well. To all the other fathers in the studio.
Yep.
Everything's been good. I've been riding a natural high the past week. Not all natural,
That's what we doing.
but I've been riding a natural high
The
the past
crazy
week or
horse.
so. So I've been really feeling like myself, and I've been doing some things, got some things working. Always fun being here with the crew, with Crazy T, Goldie, you sometimes, but everything is good. Life is good.
That's what's up. My week was cool. Father's Day was amazing. Got me some Cheesecake Factory. Shout out to I know in our conversations we talk about stuff. Huh? Thank
What
you.
up, Squeeze?
Thank you, Squishes. All right, so
Squishes.
that's the
Yeah, I'll say the
that's,
comments right there. Or
that's your government name, Squishes.
Squishes.
Yeah. But Father's Day was dope, man. I got like almost everything I wanted on Father's Day that somebody could give to me.
What can you say on the air?
Oh, it's no. I mean, I got I've been needing some clippers because I told you a couple of weeks ago mine imploded on me. Got me some clippers and some.
Did you tell me
Cheesecake
that?
That was one of the reasons I was. Never mind.
Oh, well,
So-
you didn't. Okay, so
Yeah, right. See, I told you.
I don't pay you attention, so clearly.
So
Horrible
I just got some stuff I needed like really bad. Shout out to my wife. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna need you to put some way more energy
But
behind that.
here's the thing though. So I called her my wife,
Thank you, wife.
but my grandfather called her my daughter. And so
Thanks for coming.
Now that no, because now that's like the joke. You know, my wife used that all the time. She'll be like daddy and all that kind of crap. It's kind of cute.
So
Yeah,
anyway,
it's quite the joke around the house.
gotcha.
I think I'm kind of sounding like Adrian Monk right now. That's kind of cool.
You watching anything new on TV?
I just today did that Monster Hunter.
How was that?
Predictable, but full of action.
Charlize Theron.
And the other one from
They're all the same.
the one that does the Resident Evil movies,
Yeah.
Djokovic.
Oh, Mila.
Yeah, she's in it. It was decent. I am getting through that TV show Evil that you recommended to me.
You say you're getting through it. You're not really enjoying it.
Oh no, I love it. I'm just saying I'm not finished yet. And one thing, because I got the CBS, that Paramount Plus stuff, and I got the one with the commercials.
Oh,
So like when I watch an episode, I'm really watching a whole episode of commercials. And
I do too. I watch it on Hulu, and my kids are like, "Do you have the one without the commercials? We would if you pay for it."
I like when I'm binge watching something, I don't like the commercials. So like if it was like live or watch a one episode or run off, then that's fine. But when I'm watching like episode after episode and like 300 minutes of commercials,
That's just entitlement. Crazy T, your Father's Day?
Yo, you said my Father's Day?
How was your Father's Day?
Oh, it was good. Yeah, my daughter grown, so she thinks showing up is a Father's Day gift.
It is.
Like, Dad, I'm here. Give me some money.
Right. That's usually the first or the second line.
Good. How's your week?
Week was dope, man. Like, just been learning the craft, man. I feel like I know what I'm doing now. We shouldn't have no more hiccups on the show no more.
Clearly, you're not dealing with professionals. So.
Right. Hey, and by the way, we're gonna do that Cleveland roaster stuff, man. We're gonna put that out there, man. That comedy show we was talking about.
Oh, yes. Let's do it, man.
We're gonna do it. We're probably gonna do it at the parking lot across from open pit. Nah,
I have nothing.
we're gonna take it. Gonna get 2 milk crates or those Lawsons with big strong. Anyway, all right, never mind. It's gonna be dope. Crazy T, can you roast?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been roasting for. I seen Squeeze one time and his wife beat her. He was looking like DeAndre the Giant.
Miss Jacqueline is in the chat. What's up,
Hey,
Jacqueline?
Miss
We got
Jacqueline.
and we got big Squeeze.
Squeeze, what up, man? Or his government name, which is
I'm not calling him
his
Squisher.
government.
I'm not calling him Squisher.
That's his government.
Gotcha.
Squisher
T. Jones. That's his
It's
official.
Dick and it's Richard. It's Squeeze. It's Squishers.
Anyway,
What's up, Squeeze?
so what you got? What we got for it? What we got for the people today?
Jesus.
I'm putting you on the spot.
Since it was Father's Day,
Okay.
I was just about to be like, let's talk about this.
I'm about to say you talk about how have you changed? Well, how has being a father changed you?
Being responsible for something breathing. No, I mean breathing and like a human being. It's so crazy. Somebody asked me that the other day. Half the stuff 90% of the stuff I do for them isn't for them. It's for me.
Okay.
Because like stuff that I missed out on or stuff that I always wanted to do and stuff like that. So being a father is just a real big deal for me. So
I mean, for a lot of guys, it is. Real big deal, changed me a lot. I just don't think we get the credit, for it changing us and it sent us on a whole different trajectory in life. Like, you could be doing one thing, have that kid, and it shoots you in a whole different direction. So,
and I was surprised, like, and it's so weird because, like, I know a lot of the men that choose to leave their families or whatever, or get away from the mother or whatever and stuff. They have like these reasons for why they did it or whatever and stuff. I just kind of lost my point real quick, and I'm not mad about it. What was I about to say?
I've been hearing a lot of stories about kids that grew up like without fathers, and then like how they kind of revisited maybe the reason he left, maybe the reason he wasn't in their life. And I see a lot of people like kind of forgiving their dads for not being there, understanding the reasons more of why he wasn't there as a father. Like, I've been hearing that a lot.
Well, I don't even really know why my father wasn't there, but it made me a better father because of it. Like,
I think there's an equal balance. I know a lot of good fathers. I know a lot of them that had good fathers. I know some that didn't have any. I know some that had bad fathers. So, I think, like I said, in life is like everything else in life is what you make it. And if you use that example of, like you said, what you didn't want to do, or you knew how you wasn't going to do it, that helps you out a lot. So, shout out to all the fathers.
or every last one of them, even the women that started off as I'm just playing.
Right.
Like if you got a member, if you were born with that member, said member, and you got one, happy Father's Day. If you acquired it through a trade, or
You got it through free agency.
you acquired it through a trade.
I got a question.
One of those 3-team deals, huh?
Were you guys full-time or weekend fathers?
I'm full, extra, double, triple. I mean, I couldn't even I miss my kids too much to be away from them for extended amount of time. So I'm pretty much a full-time father.
Okay.
I think for the most part, I was relegated to a weekend dad, but I still used to get them extended periods of time. You got winter break school, you got summer,
Right.
so I still used to spend enough time with them. But that was one of the things that I knew I wanted to be when I had kids. When I got married, I knew I didn't want to be just a weekend dad. I wanted to be an everyday dad.
Right. Right.
But like I said, we talk about those circumstances, and circumstances didn't permit that to happen. So that would be a regret I had, not being to be hands-on in their life every day. But it makes you appreciate the time you do have with them.
Facts.
Makes you step your game up, and it makes you make sure like you said, you appreciate that time and that you're doing stuff, that you're making memories. That was my biggest thing with my kids, especially having kids by two different women. Whenever we were all together, I wanted to give them memories of being with their father, being with their brother or their sister, and just give them happy memories that they can recall on when they get older. Something that family is real big to me. So just having them to we did have these times where, like I said, taking them out of town, like I said, just all the little stuff, dinner together, game night together, just tried to make sure we had memories. Like I wasn't just getting them, feeding them, putting them to bed, letting the TV watch them. Like we spent a lot of time together.
Quality time.
Yeah, I taught them how to play Uno, so that that's always rough.
Gotcha.
It's always rough.
What's your situation, T?
Kind of like in between y'all's. I was intermittent. Like I gave up early because I just didn't know. I was too young to understand the beef with me and my baby mama. So I threw my hands up, then doubled back. Maybe when she was around like 3 or 4.
Okay.
And she stayed with me for a couple of years, then went back to her mama. I've done all weekend dad, full-time dad, summertime dad, all of it. So I think I did good. We'll find out together though.
Yeah, no, you
There
don't
you
know.
go. That's the
You
statement.
really don't know
right
the type
there.
of people they are until they're out in the world and other people have to deal with them.
Right. That's a good point.
So, yeah, I'm pretty proud of my kids. I think I helped raise 2 productive members of society. They're both little maniacs though.
Well, one of mine is still in the trial period.
You can't give her back once it expires.
You can give her to somebody. You can give her to somebody. And the other one, she's grown with 3 kids of her own.
I keep forgetting you're a pap.
Paul.
And thanks. I just think, when I what my daughter does with her kids is she learned from me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so kind of cool watching her when she discipline them, and then they come to me and get like a kind of affirmation. Man, it's a dope feeling.
That's good. That's good. I mean, like I said, to me, that's what it's all about. The feeling that you have, like I said, that feeling like you did something, like, okay, I did something right.
And I wanted to call you during this week and tell you, this is so crazy. I wanted to apologize to you for the Gary Owen take.
Oh,
That's right.
okay. I want to hear
Crazy
more.
T, do you like Gary Owen?
He's okay as far as white comics go.
All right. So
Thank you, Crazy T.
that was what you said. I think I don't like him anymore.
Oh, now you don't like him.
Yeah,
Why? Why is that?
because he's dating Wendy Williams.
Ew.
Yuck.
Are they dating? Did they go out on a date?
Apparently. Oh,
So
they
out
definitely
of-
went on a date.
So out of all the trim you can get, you pick Wendy Williams.
It must be something amazing with that T-Rex,
You want to get paid.
that T-Rex cat. So
Anyway,
I can't do that. Yeah,
so that's the reason. So
I'm
no other
not a
reason, but
fan.
that's the reason you don't like
that's
him.
right. That's right. If he'd have got with like
Not that he's not funny at
Nia
all.
Long, he is funny.
He's really not.
It's funny-ish.
No.
Yeah, I thought he was hilarious. Well, he's not no more. So we're in the same
He
camp.
was never funny.
You're right.
He said you were right. He was
Damn
never
it.
funny.
You were never funny. Admit it.
He was comic view funny.
But I was like watching it, and I seen her with her leg,
Don't do it. Don't.
and it was on
no.
top of his leg,
I would like to sleep tonight.
and it was like almost wrapped around it like a little snake.
Where did you see that at?
It was TMZ, one of them.
Yeah. Okay.
You sure they weren't fighting?
No, because she had just asked him out on the show before they went out, on the night they went out. But he told her no on the show. He didn't say no. He said, I'm not going to answer that live.
Listen.
He's flirting with Wendy Williams, man.
First of all,
he
yuck.
can't be my kind of guy.
But that's the reason. Okay.
Yep.
So I knew it had to be something superficial, but go ahead. That's what you do. So anyway, what else you got for me?
Well, as I searched through my very, very, very vast mind, let's talk about, only he gonna get this. Let's talk about female circumcision in the Conga. No.
You might want to tell the joke so they can get it.
I decided I couldn't tell them the joke first, and then not surprise you with that. We go help this lady out on one of her podcasts, whatever. She's like, "You guys come on in, cause y'all funny or whatever." And so what was the first story she did? The only story she did was she said she was talking about female circumcision in like the Congo or something like that. I can't
how they're
remember
taking little girls and chopping their clicks off and doing all this stuff. And then, so she brings us in. When she's talking about this, so we get there.
A topic we know nothing about.
And then after that, she's like, "Okay, so now tell a funny story."
Yeah,
we're like, "Yo, I don't think we could follow female circumcision with like something funny that just happened to me." So that's the reference
and
point.
Kind of.
I think you still told a funny story though.
I did, but it's kind of gonna get you in trouble. What I'm about to say now, but that was kind of like
in trouble with who?
Well, not trouble, but get me in trouble, I should say. It's funny how at that time we thought, dealing with rock, and it kind of makes sense now.
It kind of makes sense.
Shout out to Rock. I don't want no problems.
I feel like female circumcision is a nice way to say it. What they're actually doing down there,
right?
It's not they're not just cutting the foreskin back,
right? They're peeling away layers.
But listen, she's talking about it. We like,
yeah, we sitting there. We're looking at each other like
we wasn't like the next segment. We was in on that segment.
We're both sitting there. It's like, and like back there in the studio was dark. I think we had like a candle going. She had a little vibe for her show. So, and you gotta kind of see who that person is too.
Dude, I wish we could have done that.
Like she's a well, I think she's like a she's a masculine lesbian.
No.
I'm just saying.
Then she was.
I'm just about to say that. So and on top of that, she definitely has her own look. So it's like you mix all that together. You're talking about circumcision, females, and we're just sitting in the studio, basically in awe, like what do we walk into? So it's like it's all these things working. And then, like, so on top of that, she hit you with, "Oh, okay, so now you guys tell a funny story now."
Yeah,
like,
I should have been like, "Hey, Mom, do you like your vagina circumcised?"
I think that would have been. I think we would have never did another show together again. Ever.
That would have been like a hit.
That'd have been terrible.
Are you kidding? I don't. Never mind.
Terrible.
You would see like, where the rest of the parts at? I thought it was some stuff still in the box. We got to put this together.
He's like, this was the spit jars for. Sorry.
So how's your? I can't even think of a segue. How's your new president doing, Mr. CNN? Mr. CNN.
I don't really follow him too much. I mean,
really,
I was for.
Well, how's the
I just
new
wanted to get
administration?
Trump. I don't know if you can really call it right now. They're just kind of doing what they supposed to be doing right now. They're not like doing anything extra.
So is it that they're just it's not being publicized, or are they moving like quietly? Like, is it just now not a big thing since it's not
Trump?
You're past the Barack years, you're past the Trump years. Now we just got like a
stopgap.
They can move without people.
Yeah, he's not.
But I guess my question is, do you think people are as interested now as they was the past 12 years?
No.
Because before they were talking about everything. They was talking about dude's suit and the way he shake hands. Like they was on everything. Now I don't hear anything about the president.
But like Trump and Barack, for like people in the media, man. It was almost like rolling one of those little casino machines. And you get all of it, jackpot once, and then you roll it again, and you only get 2 of the things, but still get money. That's Trump. The 4 was Barack. So I mean, it's the interest. Those were interesting people for different reasons.
Gotcha. So
Biden's not. Like, I mean,
which is good. It's not a bad thing.
I mean, he's not even an interesting president. It's like, you know how they have like stories like Clinton playing the saxophone or Cheney shooting the other guy in the face, and you know what I mean. And I mean, is nothing going on with Biden, man. It's like he just wake up. I'm gonna sign some president papers, and then I'm about to go back to bed. Call Kamala up.
Because I'm just saying, there were just a lot of
Kamala.
There were a lot of people that were political experts these last couple of years. Now they've all seen them gone. Like nobody has a political opinion anymore.
I mean, they all going to jail. Look, if you watch CNN, it's so crazy. CNN and Fox, like every other week, one of them doing something dumb and going to jail or lied or nah.
And I don't think nobody ever liked Biden. He was just not Trump when he ran.
Exactly.
Like nobody was for him and his policies.
Well,
Biden didn't really have
didn't vote for him.
Yeah, he didn't even really have any radical policies or anything. I mean, when he was running, it was just like like you said, he just wasn't Trump.
Did y'all hear about what he did for the black farmers?
No.
He signed a bill that forgave $4 billion in loans for black farmers specifically.
Really?
And white farmers were like, well, why these guys don't have to pay back their loans and we got to pay back ours? Is it because of the color of our skin? They started talking about Martin Luther King and everything.
He should have been like, yeah.
Yes, exactly. But that's the only president I've ever seen do a specifically black anything.
That was real safe.
Yeah, I think that was just the easiest bill to pay. Like, we can pay these niggas off real quick.
But like you said, it goes under the radar because, like I said, if you wouldn't have said it today, I probably wouldn't knew about it until. Like I said, I don't watch CNN as much. I don't watch anything really political as much anymore. Not because he's not interested. It's like I've had my fill because, like I said, a lot of people just started voting 12 years ago.
Yeah.
So I've been, interested in the political arena since when I was able to vote. Before I was able to vote, I was really interested to get into being able to vote and being part of the political process, understanding why some of these bills pass, why some of them don't. So now I'm just kind of like I have a little bit better understanding how things work, and like again, it's not what you know, it's who you know, and whose back you have to scratch, and who so like none of it's real.
No, it's not.
Well, they all looking for scandals now because there's no Trump, ain't no Biden, ain't doing nothing dumb, ain't saying nothing dumb, so. It's all about catching people doing this and.
Right. Well, how about we just focus on getting the country back on track?
Man, I'm telling you that Don Lemon though. No,
with the lace front fro.
Listen, our dude just. It was a Tonight Show with Don Lemon, right? He got rid of that. One day he ended that, and then the next day it was just Don Lemon Tonight. I swear to God, they changed it.
1 minute, I don't understand how 1 minute he was had the Doc Rivers short ball fade. Then the next day he looked like Wanda Sykes.
He went and got a bundle.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude got a lace front. People thought I was tripping. I'm like, dude got a lace front fro. I'm like, I bet his fro come off at the end of the show.
Yeah, but ain't nobody really checking him no way, So it ain't like
he can do it. He can definitely pull it off.
Right. I thought he was the second coming of Brian Gumble, but he is not.
Man, Brian Gumble is dope.
Brian Gumble got way more soul.
Right.
Dope.
And integrity. He just gave the news, no opinion, just what's how I feel. This is what's going on.
Then he got on HBO and just made everybody else tell the truth.
Right.
Yeah, I had a lot of respect for Brian Gumble.
Facts.
That was my dude. It's kind of why I'm doing this now. I used to like Brian Gumble so much.
I was going to ask you that too. Like, what made you kind of want to do?
I didn't want the hair.
So since we're doing that, since we did comedians before, so we'll do 2. We'll do the 5 people you would want to interview, and 5 people you would want to interview you.
Dead or alive?
Yeah. Kind of like my soul. It's kind of dead, kind of alive.
Nice.
Who I would want to interview.
Yeah. Who would you want to interview? 5 people you would love to interview. You would love to sit down and have hour conversation with, and then 5 people like kind of the people you like their style, you will want them to interview you.
Well, definitely one would be Oprah.
Which one?
Both.
You an interviewer and want her to interview you?
No, I don't want her to interview me.
Why?
I would want to just ask her questions. Do she really dislike black men and stuff like that and stuff she wouldn't
She
answer.
got Stedman.
I think he's like Barack's stepbrother or something.
Barack's not black.
I mean, I'm just saying they kind of look in the same cut, the cut of their jib. Who else do I want to interview? Jesus.
You gonna interview
Not
Jesus?
Jesus? I was going to say Black Jesus.
I would watch that one.
Would he come? If Jesus came and sat right here, everybody else be like, "Damn, nigga, you called him."
I'm like, this is what brings the rapture on? Like, this is what brings the rapture on? Like, this is
And
Cam done
it's
brought the
just like
raptor.
this is on the hump.
We just had to
Our
call him
highest rated show on the last day.
on the last day. There you go. That would definitely be my life. That would be
Everybody's logging off. He called it.
that would be a pretty good interview.
So what would you do? Like if you knew it was gonna end in 10 minutes. What would I mean outside of calling your children? Because I know you would do that first. But what would you do? 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes from now, and everything's gone kaput.
I'm just saying, I know, or he's right here.
No, that's what happened.
Does
Jesus here, you know it's over.
That's what I'm saying. But he's right here. I'm asking you, like, this is what brought you back. Like, nigga, like none of that oppression, none of that slavery. But this is what made you. This is what pisses you off. This is what brings you here to stop all this shit. Like,
T, what would you do? 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
10 minutes.
And Jesus right there, like in front of me?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Like, man, whip up a glass of wine real quick, man.
I'm
on the
about
way
to say I'm
out.
finding all the water. Like,
Whip up a glass of wine before we go.
And then he go like 5, nigga.
that's my favorite joke. Who was? I think it was Daniel Tosh. He told that joke. He's like, he get to heaven, and he see Jesus, and he's like, they're just talking. He's like, I tried to be good, but everybody, said you couldn't cuss. And Jesus like, who the fuck told you that?
Right. I never said that. That's funny.
I never said that. But okay, so Oprah, you will want to interview,
Yes.
or not interview you. You want to interview her.
Yeah.
So okay, so that's one person you want to interview. Number 2.
Robin Williams.
Okay, you want to interview Robin Williams. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
Robin Williams.
that's a decent pick. I like Robin Williams.
Ronald Reagan.
Well,
Why'd you put that crack in the hood, man?
I'm about to say actor Ronald Reagan or President Ronald Reagan.
President Ronald Reagan.
So drug dealer Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
Iran Contra.
And I got one more.
You got way more than one more. That's only 3.
Yeah, but I mean, it's 5 and 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got 2 more.
Yeah. Lauryn Hill.
Really?
Yeah.
She would never make it on time.
Well, neither do I.
She be late as hell.
We both be pulling up at the same time.
You have to schedule that interview now for 2024.
Right.
Like,
And David Letterman. David Letterman, I will want to interview me too.
That's a very good one.
yeah, I like David Letterman.
Chris Cuomo. Nancy Grace, I will want to interview me.
Okay, so Chris Cuomo, Nancy Grace, David Letterman, both on both ends. That's
You,
3.
you still doing Oprah on both ends too for your list?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're gonna get some free stuff if Oprah interview you.
yeah, but they're gonna take it all back. After
For the show.
let's see, Johnny Carson
I like Johnny Carson.
and what's the guy? He's on. Oh, you don't want CNN, but he used to be here with the I Team.
Leon Bibb?
No, that's
It's about Carl Mundy.
not Carl Mundy though. The one that came after him.
Harry
No.
Moore?
I'm sorry, Martin Savage.
Oh, Martin Savage.
Yeah.
Okay, Martin Savage.
But he works for CNN now. So.
Interesting.
All right, you go.
I don't know.
Just
That's
tune in, everybody.
That I would want to interview me. Larry King.
Oh, that's dope.
I would love to sit down.
Can I
with
take
Larry
one of
King.
mine off and you? No.
No backseats.
Joan Rivers.
Oh, that's a good one.
Who else would I want to interview me? Arsenio Hall does interesting interviews. Did you say Phil Donahue?
Yeah, I didn't get that one either.
Probably Sally Jesse Raphael.
Oh, nice.
I never liked her. She was. Yeah.
But like you said, those are kind of the people that made me want to sit down and have interview people.
You mean not the View?
No, not Ricky Lake. 5 people I would want to interview. Oh, that's so hard. I would definitely have wanted to interview Tupac. Jay-Z. I would love to do an interview with Rhapsody. I would love to interview. You know what? I would love to do an interview with Talib Kweli too.
Oh yeah.
And the 5th one, Regina King.
Cool. Hotel room interview with Regina King.
Sleepover interview with Regina King.
Right. Got some more questions in the morning, baby.
Right. It's a 2-parter.
2-parter, right?
What happened to that wild reality show I was supposed to be on? You remember Dre was like, we're gonna put you in a hotel room with a random woman overnight, and y'all bring 3 things, and we'll interview you in the morning. And I'm just sitting there like, yeah.
What show is this?
Yeah,
that sounds great.
So we were on another station, and I was newly single. So actually, I found out my ex-girlfriend was still listening to the show, and they're like, "Oh," and this one of the intern ladies, she was a producer, and she was like, "Well, we're doing this reality show, and we need, we need single men, single women. But it's like, you can be the man, and what we'll do is we'll put you in a hotel room for a night with 3 different women." And just, film what happened. Like what happens. Like, not necessarily just for, like, y'all can bring cards or wine, or y'all just talk. And we just, kind of film it and see what can organically happen from that. And then the only thing was she had to pick the women. Like, you can give them things that you like, things you don't like. But I think she or somebody you knew. I think, because when they're going to let you pick the women?
Yeah,
and I was totally against that, but no, they would let that was the only thing.
One ringer.
Like, I couldn't pick the woman. I can only, I just had to go along. So it's kind of like a blind date thing, and we show up in the room, and then we bring, like 3, like say you bring like, just say like a album you'll want to listen to with somebody, maybe candles and cards or just whatever. You think y'all have a good thing. That was just kind of the premise of the reality show. So,
I would definitely check that show out.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, it never went through. It never panned out. I don't think she ever called me again.
She probably ain't call anybody. Probably why we talking about it now.
But yeah, I would definitely do it though. That's definitely a dope idea. Don't nobody steal that. Let's get that copy written.
Right.
I don't know why everybody that I do shows with on different platforms has a rooting interest in my love life. Like, everybody wants to hear about my love life and what's going on in my dating stories, which are horrible. But thanks everybody for being entertained.
I don't,
Seemed like a hard case. It's like, man, he just got some love, man. He needs some love in his life.
Right. It was like, okay.
and then here's the crazy part. Like, y'all don't even get the full. Listen, y'all think y'all getting like a full mouth of tea and bread, and no, but it's like the rest of the price of bread y'all don't see. The stuff that he go on, boy. Listen, he. I root for you though, man. I want you to be
I believe
happy.
it. I believe a lot of people do. I'm just saying though, but for a lot of people, it's like, I'm doing the show with other guys about hip hop and the culture, how it grew up in the 90s, and they're like, oh yeah, throw in some dating stories. I'm like, nigga, like, why does my dating life entertain y'all so much? Because like you said, they get the same stories you get, so they like, yeah, we want you to tell other people this stuff. Like, nah, I'm cool.
Listen, you could tell some ones you never put on the air. You might have you saw something
cool.
first, but
I'll do like everybody else do. I just put it in a book.
or just or put it on social media.
I've actually been dialing back on social media a lot. I haven't been as engaged as I normally am. I don't know what's going on.
Man. It's like
It's not. You know what gets my attention? I think I said this before. TikTok gets my fucking attention now. It's fucking awesome. The TikTok rabbit hole is awesome. You just get different videos. It's like, oh, like it's just funny shit. So I love it.
You ever did one?
A TikTok? Mm-hmm. Absolutely not. I'm not a loser. I just like watching these losers. Nah, I thought about it because I've seen a couple people do them, and like you said, they're pretty good at them. But like you said, I gotta find my niche. Like I don't know what my niche is with TikTok. Like some couples do them. Some people are doing songs. Some people get their kids in on it. Like I don't know what my niche is. Like when I used to do I put a couple on Facebook. I used to do drive-through rants. And the last rant I did it about being unlovable, and people were just like hitting me up like, "What's wrong with you, dude? Like are you depressed?" Like, no, I'm waiting for a fucking Whopper. I'm just being funny. Like, these are the thoughts that go through my head while there's 6 cars in front of me. But so people didn't take too kind to it, so I stopped it.
But I mean, I really, really want you to be like in a good place, like with another person, so, for longer than. I mean, this is this guy. He's like, he'll just sneak up on you. He's been in a relationship for like 6 months, right? And he'll be like me and my girl. Oh, y'all cool? Like, oh yeah, we've been cool. That's like 6 months.
It's like just like the kiss of death.
Right. And then like everything's good, and then like same conversation, like, what's up with you, man? Like, oh, everything's all right. I'm cool, whatever. How you and your girl? Oh, no, that ain't no more. You don't even change the oh, no, that's whatever.
No emotion, just, it's over.
It was just so much crazy. I just got to my crazy limit. And
Cam, can we do like a Flavor of Love show for Moan?
We were going to do that. But listen, the chef guy would have to like host it. Gordon Ramsay.
Right. And Simon. We have Simon on there too.
So you're doing say if we were doing like a dating show for you.
Okay.
And you get 10 women.
Okay.
Just using our proximity, what neighborhood would you get them from?
Moore's Black.
West Side.
I mean,
no.
I want you to be like,
I'm
Brooklyn.
I'm like dude from Brazen Saddles.
Brooklyn. Give me 2 from Bedford. You know what I mean?
We're all the white women. If I had to pick,
you just get 10 though.
If I had to pick 10 women, if I had to pick 10 random women, I would pick them from downtown Cleveland. Like I've seen some of the nicest looking women just walking in downtown Cleveland. So that's where I would go on a nice day. Downtown Cleveland.
That's a very safe call.
80-degree day, you're liable to see everything you want to see, man. So,
T, what up? If I gave you 10 women, what neighborhoods would you get them from?
Man, I'm going to Pepper Pike because if I don't like her, at least she can take care of me. But historically, I've done well down the way.
Your batting average is higher down the way.
Oh, I'm batting 1,000 down the way.
What side of 40th?
Right. From about 30th to about 10-5 in the clear. I got that whole strip. That's all me.
Oh, wow. They know my name. So,
what about you, Cam? Hypothetically,
he can't answer that.
No,
these imaginary women. It's okay.
Can't imagine that.
Right.
Listen,
I wouldn't want to date nobody from here.
As your counsel, I advise you not to answer that. Don't even entertain it. Don't even do it.
The moon.
That's probably where I would be. Well, I had to go. No, I don't know.
She would need my wife's approval. That's what she said.
Like she has to call me and tell me. Yikes.
Yeah, I would definitely go. I think I did the safe call. I would definitely do. I think I'm too picky for a dating show though. That's
what will make it so good though.
Like y'all be like, if we she's so cute. Did you see her hands, man?
Right.
I can't spend my life if she got fucking King Kong hands, dude. No, I can't do it.
You get even more pettier than that, bro. You be like, man, I think that half drinking bottle of water been in the back seat for at least 2 weeks.
Look, Moan gonna be on the final episode like, well, I guess it's you. You made it.
Exactly. Like, yeah. Congratulations.
But that's how it would be so fun, though, man.
I think we have a good time. I think I can give the world at least one viral moment if I had a dating show.
Oh man. It'd be just sending them home. It'll definitely be on that part.
I would like to pick the women though, man. I would just like, only because I don't know. Like, so I've just been sending you a piece of everything. Just to see what you reach.
You just want to see me spaz the fuck out all the time.
What if we make that show? It'd be like 3 interviews. You go on 3 interviews, and at the end, like me and you we get to pick. Like, no, we like her for him. We get to go on another date with her.
Yeah.
I definitely couldn't let someone else. That's why I can't be hooked up. I definitely couldn't let someone else pick a girl for me because nobody ever picks my style.
That's what.
I think sometimes. I think you got close once, but that didn't work out. But I'm saying, as far as the people that other people try to hook me up with, I'm like, what? Like I feel. Sometimes I feel offended. Like you really?
Yeah.
This is what you think of me?
Right.
This is what you think of me?
I'm offended.
Right. Like she is not cute.
Yeah, but she has a great personality.
Right. Like I think she'll fit you. Like how?
Do you still catch women out in the wild or dating sites, anything?
Out in the wild.
Out in the wild, man. That wildcat.
I had the little box trap with the stick, and I said $40 under there.
Right.
Like, this dude is amazing though, man. This dude, he'll be dating a brain surgeon, man. Freaking $400,000 a year.
And it's nothing.
And like you think everything going right, they about to have a kid and and do all this kind of stuff, and he's like, yeah man, we were doing this, we was doing that, we're doing that. I mean, like 5 minutes later I call like, yeah man, so what y'all doing for? Oh no, it ain't us no more. Now we just decided, yeah. I'm like, I mean, just calm, man. That would be the best part of a dating show, man.
I know what I'm.
Because if you tell her she wasn't nothing, and you just keep that same tone, like, hey. I don't know why you wear the leggings.
I do know when I get a girlfriend, I know what I'm gonna feed her.
That's scary.
Right, I was waiting.
What all these chicks like, I'm gonna feed her Chipotle and lies, because that's what they like.
That's
they
what
like
they
Chipotle,
like.
they like lies. So I'm gonna feed it to them. Here you go.
Facts.
I mean, no. Then I look back on this. I'm like, no. Who the hell would want to date a horrible person like that? Like, you're a horrible guy. Anybody that likes you has serious issues. So, why would you want to date this guy?
Telling the truth though, they take it as offense.
They do.
Like especially with the high level women, the brain surgeon or whatever, they getting lied to all day. Oh yes, doctor such and such and this blah blah blah. So you tell them the truth. How could you? I'm like, man, you believe in that bullshit you're hearing all day.
Yeah, that's true.
You said it a lot more politer than he probably.
You only got one job. Never mind.
Let me tell you.
Not even gonna go down that road.
Listen, dude. This dude broke up with a girl after counseling.
After the counseling?
Like outside of counseling. It was like when they got out the door. He's just knocking on the window like, hey, we don't need to do this anymore. I'm telling you,
That's your favorite one. That's your favorite one.
That's funny.
Well, man, see,
Like, yeah,
yes.
We're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
You can go home.
After further analysis.
It's a good run.
It's not going to work.
That was
not going to work.
Listen, she's a fun time though, but
I mean, I think I don't even think you're really that picky. Like,
I'm not real. I am, but I'm not. Like,
so
my thing is, I really don't have a type. I'm into who I'm into. Like, if I find somebody I'm into, then I'm into her. It's not like everybody's gonna look the same. Everybody's gonna do the same thing. So I don't think I'm picky, but a lot of the time with me, if I'm being honest, if I'm being transparent for the people, a lot of the times, like, I'm on this growth, this personal growth, and like sometimes I just catch people they catch me at the wrong stage, where I'm not saying I'm so far advanced, I'm just on a different path than them. So they think we're here, and I'm really somewhere off else. And what we have probably can be dealt with somebody else fucking rational, but I'm not rational. I don't even feel like we should be going through this as 40-year-olds. So that's where a lot of the disconnect is, where I'm just on the separate. Like, I talked with someone the other day that I used to date, and just like you said, we both just agreed that just things were good. It was just the timing was off. Because like I said, we talked about it, and she's at where I was 3 years ago. So had we met now, might have been a little bit better, but now you're just now catching up. But like you said, I'm not even there anymore. I'm somewhere else. So I guess, I think that's my problem. That's my problem. Maybe I need to sit down and talk with somebody. I know all these therapists. Maybe I should sit down and talk to one of them.
I don't know. You just need to find the right person. and then what's use you being fixed and everybody else broke?
Right.
So,
I mean, I don't think anybody is completely fixed. I think you just learn how to deal with different things. So that's big, and how you deal with everything. And then, like you said, different people bring different things out of you. So sometimes I'll be dealing with something, and then someone else is bringing out this level of emotion in me that I didn't even know I had, because that's just what that feminine energy does. Like, I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but you kind of get what I'm saying. Like, I don't think, like, I just walk around with this core set of problems or traumas, but then somebody would do something that's kind of getting on my nerves or bringing something out. I'm like, oh, that's because of this. And I, like I said, I'm just dealing with it. And then somebody else might not get the same thing because they don't do that. So they don't bring that out of me. So
what's that, about 2 weeks?
Shelf life is about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Shelf life is about 2 weeks.
You can't hide too long.
And then, like you said, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, maybe I get on people's nerves. I mean, I just feel like I'd be so laid back. Like,
how dare you
bothering you
not be full of shit?
Right. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't trip. Like, I don't.
Girl,
he
don't even think he full of shit.
I don't even trip. Like, you go where you want to go, talk to who you want to talk to. Basically, do what you want to do, as long as our time is our time, and we doing what we need to do. Everything else is cool as long as you handle your business. As long as you're a good person, good mother. Like, I don't trip on any of that. So when you bring something to me, like, I don't do nothing. I go to work. I be with my kids. I play basketball. I do fucking podcasts. I don't kick it with the boys. I don't got a gambling problem. I don't put my hands on women. I don't even holler at women. So what fucking problem do you have with me?
You don't smile enough.
That's I'm like, and then like people just say, so some people, when you're single, especially a single man, so they assume it's the sex. So they want to get that over with right away, have sex with you, and they find out, oh, it's not that. So what is it? It's like, oh, you now I've you know what I'm saying? So what the heck is it? Because that's a big thing. They're like, oh, yeah, you doing that and you can't keep a woman, and so it must be whack. And they find out, like, oh no, it's really not whack. So
it's like, but it's not because you can't keep a woman.
Right.
I mean,
Like,
maybe you don't want to be with her.
Do you think you make them have to be more than just their vagina, and that's the problem?
Yeah, I mean, definitely that, but that's the type of woman I thought I'd attract. Like, I don't want anybody that's just figure they just because they can just show up and be a female and everything is cool. Like, you got to bring some stuff to the table.
Right.
You got to be like, it's so many, like, for some reason I don't understand, and this sounds bad, and I'll get to rambling and saying shit, but there's so many boring women out there.
Facts.
And then it's like you try to start a conversation, and then they'll run back and tell their girlfriends, oh, dudes don't want to put pressure in, and dudes don't know how to talk. It's like, but I'm trying to talk to you. You're not kicking nothing back. If I'm saying what you're doing, what you're watching, you're just this, that, this. Like, you're not even engaging in a conversation that I'm trying to start. Or then some women will say, well, why did you ask me that? It's like, I'm trying to start a fucking conversation, stupid.
Right.
Like, this is how conversations get started. Like, okay, so we can start talking about, but like I said, I've talked to a lot of women who, like I said, are far from boring. They're they have great stories, or they have great conversation skills. But I just think that there's a lot of women who think that they're interested and they're not.
Like, so, I mean, this is just for me. That's what I was laughing at. So, how far into, like, the dating process do you say that to her?
What, are you boring? Or are you stupid? Or
you fucking stupid. I'm starting a fucking conversation.
I don't. I just fall off the radar. Like I'm done.
A week and a half. You're stupid.
As soon as he realizes it, like, you know what? Yeah.
It was a young lady other day gave me her number. You gave me your number. I didn't ask. You gave it. I text you.
She invited you to play games.
Yeah. Or exactly. She invited me to game night.
It was on the screen. Do you want to join?
How are you? How was your day? Fine. What are you doing? Watching TV. What are you watching? A&E. So I'm like, what the fuck? No, Bravo. I'm like, okay, what the fuck? I'm like, okay, so Bravo, like that's like reality shows and stuff. Yep. Never texting her again.
Worst interview ever.
Worst ever. I'm like, I gave you opportunity to expand on your day. Tell me what you're watching. I gave you the opportunity to ask me some fucking questions.
Maybe she wasn't a texter. I don't
Why
know.
give me your number? Man, you said specifically text, like don't call text. And like I said, some women,
Whenever they say don't call text.
so if women do
Yeah.
that. Women do all that all the time. Well, what did they do before texting? I said, what did they do before phones? Like you can't, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna write each other letters? Oh no, people actually sat down in person and fucking talked. Let's do that. You want to take it all the way back? Let's do that.
They don't.
Nobody wants to do it. Everybody wants to multitask. And I just realized I'm the worst texter ever, according to my daughter. Because I'll start a conversation. I'll start a conversation, and we'll be going back and forth for a good 2, 3, 5 minutes, and then 2 hours later, here comes my last response to something like, she's like, "Dude, you're useless."
I love texting because you don't have to continue the conversation.
You don't.
I mean, you be like,
And that's another thing with women though. They send.
what time you coming home?
My problem is a lot of women send statements and want to answer. You sent a fucking statement. I don't. What do you want me to say to your statement? Like you want me to. You make this long statement, or you're stating something. Okay.
I'm only about 2 sentences in before I just start getting bored and tired with it. So,
Or they'll send you the paragraph, and it's like, dude, I'm not. Listen, anybody that sends me a 3-minute voicemail or a 3-paragraph text, just know I'm not reading or listening to that shit.
Open. You got to say view all.
Listen, I'm not reading and I'm not listening to that shit. None of it. So that's just me. Anyway.
Yeah, I feel like, man, the women, there's so many women to men, man, like maybe they should make the adjustment because they want love. You know what I mean? Guys, we always have to make the adjustment and audition for some sex. You know what I'm saying? Like,
audition.
Yeah, it is. Like, hey, baby, can I have some? Look at me. I'm funny. I'm charming.
Yeah.
Take two.
We've talked about this, but we've talked about this before. The ratio, the numbers are in our favor.
Yeah.
The numbers are in our favor. So, and I was talking to a friend of mine and we were just talking about that. And it's like, women, I was looking at a video and the woman was like, oh, the things women do to show men that they're interested. Smile. And I'm like, bitch, women smile at me all day. That don't mean they're interested, but it's like men have to work so much harder.
Yeah.
And it's like
women don't even have to be good at sex.
No. They don't have to do nothing. Like it's like you got all these qualifications for a man to be a husband and a boyfriend. Like women is like, oh, I got a vagina, I'm qualified. Like, no, you're not.
Flat out.
My vagina gets me privileges that other vaginas can't do. And it's like, you know, it's a bunch of them, right? Like you know, it's not just the one vagina. There's
out here.
There's a bunch of vaginas
like you got
around
the
here.
only one.
Like literally, I passed 6 coming to talk to you.
Right.
But yeah, I just think it needs to be more balanced. And I think that women that are traditional and I men should pursue and chase. And how do dudes know that you're even interested? I think the way it works for me, because I don't even try to talk to women.
Mm-hmm.
Once a woman shows me she's interested, then it's up to me to pick that up and pursue that. I can't say I don't. Very rarely do I initiate anything with women unless they show me some sort of interest first. Then that's been my winning formula. Well, I guess it's not a winning formula because I'm not where I saw myself, or I guess where I would want to be. But it's like that's been my formula. I've been pretty successful. You said it before. I have a pretty good track record, at least with the looks.
Oh, batting average is like you there.
Yeah, at least with looks. Like personality might be shit, but here, look at
I want to say don't ask for Triple Crown.
Like the thing. Like I could tell you all these horrible stories about her, and then she walked through the door. You be like, oh, okay. Like that's why you put up with the shit. Because
you mad at her?
Yeah,
You mad at her, man.
It makes sense. But even that is like it's not enough though. It's not enough for me. Like I haven't found anybody, like you said, that I was spiritually like connect. In the words of Method Man, I haven't found my nigga yet. Like
right.
I ain't my nigga. Like
my
she my
earth.
nigga. Yeah. Like I want that girl. So I haven't found her yet. So
You could be like me, man. Like I gave up. I don't need no full-time woman. I'm cool with temps.
I figure like I'm done paying child support in about a year, so I think I'm just gonna budget. I'm just gonna start paying for it.
Yeah, right.
I'm just gonna budget vagina for the month end. Like, here you go.
I can't, listen, I couldn't talk for the last 5 minutes. This said budget vagina.
Yeah, why not?
Yikes.
Because you do. I mean, we haven't said in a while, but you do know.
Oh God.
You do. You do know, T, right?
Yeah.
That our original slogan was vagina friendly radio.
Oh no, I did not know that.
Sorry, we're vagina friendly.
Yeah,
Like
we
that.
definitely. This is still
We're still vagina friendly.
still vagina friendly.
Free vaginas and paid for ones.
All vaginas matter.
Y'all do.
How much time we got left?
Like that. About 4 minutes.
I'm getting a little squishy over
So,
Hey, you know that's a movement though. MGTOW. You guys heard that?
no, what?
It's men going their own way. These successful high-end men who said like they done lost kids and money and the dog and the house and these divorces. They like we just gonna bang prostitutes and live our best life.
Oh.
We're taking ourselves off the game.
here. I thought you
Yeah.
go someplace else with that.
It did. It got dicey for a second. Like, okay.
Tell me.
It's a different group of letters for that group. It's a different group of letters.
I was like, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Listen, I would love to have the companionship, the best friend, the wife thing. I would love to have all that. It just don't seem like it's in the cards for me. So, yeah, I'm gonna budget it out. Here you go.
We put out a casting call.
I'm gonna invest.
Dude said budget vagina, man.
I'm gonna invest in condoms and pay myself.
Just so I'm clear. When you say budget, I mean, what range are we talking?
Just put it in the budget. I don't know.
You give me a number.
I don't know. Like,
I know you don't know the going rate, but I mean,
I don't know. I'm just budgeting out. Like, at least.
go what you would pay for the most for it, and then put the budget to it.
I can't decide until I see them because
I mean, you have a number.
I mean, yeah, everyone has a number, but
What's
I'm
your
saying,
number? What's your high number?
Listen, what I'm telling you is that if she's like that, it's flexible. I can I can flex it. I can definitely flex my
I'm just
number.
trying to get to what the budget is. It's like, you know what? This is really worth $2,500.
But
I only got 1,000.
Oh, that's dope. Give me
I
the
mean,
raises.
on the
yeah,
budget.
I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna be like an old dude. I'm just paying her to leave.
Yeah.
That's all I'm paying. I'm not paying for sex. I'm paying her to leave.
Wow. I can't test nothing.
Get over here and cuddle me, girl.
Right. Rub my back.
Like, listen.
Get over here, cuddle me.
She's like, this the budget vagina. I ain't got to come over there. You pay full price if you want me to come over there.
Just real quick before we wrap it up. How much we at? A couple minutes? 2 minutes? 3 minutes?
Yeah.
4, 5. How you been enjoying the playoffs?
Up and down. Up and down.
Up and down?
I mean, because I really only follow one team, so I watch a little bit of it. I watched the Philly game, the elimination
I don't know
game.
why you watch that trash.
But it's been up and down.
Okay. That's decent.
I like it. I'm like it that teams are winning, not just names. So I'm with that.
I'm with that too. So I'm in the same spot. I'm good with whoever wins. Preferably the Suns. I wouldn't be mad if Atlanta or the Bucks won. I really found a newfound respect for Trae Young. I like Trae Young.
I did. I mean, I watched some of his games too.
Other than running into people full speed and getting the foul call on another guy, I think I like his game. Well, I don't see how you can run full speed and then stop and somebody bump you and it's a foul. But that's the league we're watching. Steph or Trae. Better player, definitely Steph, but Trae is seems like a little bit more fun to watch.
If you was picking one,
I'm gonna take Steph.
Okay.
But I'm taking Steph. I'll take Seth over Steph though.
really?
Mm-hmm. Seth the dog.
Okay.
Don't try to okay me like that.
I mean, he's average at best, man.
Average at best. Okay.
Yeah. He's not horrible. He's not bad. He's not a scrub like Stephen A. He can play. He's a good guy to have, but he's not.
I'm just saying I would take him over his brother.
Why?
Statistically, he's a better shooter. If he got as many shots as his brother got, he would probably shoot a better percentage.
But he can't really put the rock on the floor though.
He can. I think he can.
He ain't real.
I mean, if his dribbling is not his dribbling is not Curry, but he plays defense too. Steph don't play no defense. Steph is a defensive liability.
All right.
At least Seth to mix it up. And when he gets hot, he's fucking hot.
I always had a problem with light skinned basketball players. All right, so all right.
What?
Just
Since Reggie Miller.
man, a lot earlier than that. Reggie Theus. Yeah, all right.
You mean Cheryl Miller's stunt double? Oh, both of them, Reggie Theus and Reggie Miller.
Right.
But anyway,
Do you know how old she was? And
I think we're gonna wrap this one up.
It's just, my favorite player was Kwame Brown.
Kwame?
He's been killing it. Now he Kwame.
all right, man, we're gonna wrap this show this week. Thanks for everybody for tuning in this week. I am Franchise Cam.
I'm on love.
We'll holler at y'all next week. Peace.
You know, if you say Kwame Brown 3 times, he gonna come for you.
No, man. For the promotion, I want it.